topic is on the test in a reading passage, um, it does not require you to have any specific knowledge from a particular field of study. This one is talking about the Earth's structure and about geology, but all the information that you need is contained right here in the passage. You're not expected to have any outside knowledge of this particular subject. So let's see. So I'll read the first sentence here. The dividing line between the Earth's mantle and crust is called the moho, which is short for Morovic discontinuity, and is named after the scientist who discovered it. Okay, so this was the name of the scientist who discovered it. The mantle is the region of the Earth that extends from the outer edge of the core almost to the surface. It is 2,900 kilometers thick and encompasses. This is a word that you're not necessarily expected to know, but you definitely can figure out what it means by the context. It's 2,900 kilometers thick and encompasses about 84% of the total volume of the Earth. Okay, so Quinn, as I always advise, we want to go through these just one at a time and say yes, no, maybe. Now, we know because it's underlined, the first one is correct, but what do you think would replace encompasses? Do you know what encompasses means at all?
No.
Okay. And that's not necessary to answer the question. That's what the this exercise is. So contains, let's say you say maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about searches?
Searches mean you find something.
Well, it means to look for something.
To look for something.
You may not find it, but you're looking for it. So what you do is you can take that word and you know that meaning and put it in the sentence in place of encompasses. I say plug it in.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
No.
It's almost 3,000 kilometers thick and searches for about 84%. No. So we cross that one out.
Yeah.
We then look at this one, again, one at a time, in circles. What do you think about that?
I think it's my
Okay. And so we say maybe on that.
Yeah.
And what about directs?
No. Direct going away, but it's not away for something.
Right. It's this thick and directs about 84%? No. Okay, so we have two possible answers. Encircles or contains. Could you read this sentence, please? Again, trying to pronounce it clearly. Starting with it and ending with earth. And say the word contains instead of encompasses when you read it.
Okay. It says 2,009 kilometers thick and contains about 84% of the total volume of the Earth.
Okay. Does that sound reasonable to you?
Yeah, because I know the word contains mean include, and
yes,
it makes sense.
Okay. And could you try the same process with encircles?
It is 2009 kilometers thick
Okay,
and encircled.
let me interrupt you. It's 2,900.
2,900.
Mm-hmm.
2,900. Yeah. It's 2,900 kilometers thick and encircles about 84% of the total volume of the Earth. Uh, I think it's
I mean, that seems
yeah.
like it could be the answer. So
Yeah.
then, between these two, which one do you think sounds better? Contains or encircles?
I think if I know the meaning of contents, and I would choose it instead of the encircle. I don't sure about the meaning of the encircle.
Okay,
So
good. Then in that case,
yeah.
you make the best choice you have with the information you have, and
Yes.
it's contains, and that's right. Okay, so in this case, that's how you can answer this without knowing really what the word means because of context. What comes right before and what comes right after it, and
Yes.
does it make sense in this case? And one thing that they were trying to trick you with in this, do you see in the middle this word compass?
Can you show me?
Where I'm underlining in red, compass.
Yes.
Okay, do you know what a compass is?
Not really.
It's what an explorer would use, or what uh, a traveler.
Yeah.
It's the device that shows north, south, east, west,
Yeah. Yeah. I know it.
and so um, if you understood the wrong meaning of encompasses, then you might think of a compass. Okay, a compass can direct you. Okay, searches.
Yeah.
Okay, an explorer. Something like that. But that's not the meaning. It contains.
Yeah.